Beautiful, beautiful. Quick question. Any of you guys political at all? No? One person, kind of? I know, I'm not either. I'm not either. I don't even watch the news. I'm like very uninformed. The only way I get my news is from my boss, who's like this old, like, down, like, there's Italians, and then there's like, Italians. He's an Italian. He likes to just like give me the news in the most cryptic way. I always have to look it up. Like, he's Republican, so he'll like, there was like 3 months where Republicans were just mad about shit that just didn't matter, you know? Like, he'd walk up to me one day and just be like, fucking M&Ms, and I'm just like, what? I looked this shit up, and I'm just like, okay, M&Ms are less sexy. I don't give a fuck. You know? But he hit me with one like a few months back where he was just like, he came in, he looked stressed. I was like, what the fuck's going on, Marshall? He's just like, fucking kids are using litter boxes in the classroom. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? Sounds like nonsense, right? Look it up, and apparently it's true. It's like somewhere in like fucking Missouri, there's like this 8th grade girl who's like, I identify as a cat, and then her mom was like, my fucking daughter's a cat, treat her like one. We need a litter box in the classroom so she can take a shit comfortably. Yeah, I know. It's something, your mouth is wide open. Like, that happened. That was, welcome to America. It happened. And I looked at the story and I was like, this shit's fucking crazy. But the main thing that like caught me was like, this little girl is a fucking G in my mind. Could you think of a better way to fuck off in class than to be a fucking cat? Right? I know what I would do. I would walk in the first day of class just front door. Fucking teacher. Hobble on her desk, knock her goofy ass mug off the fucking table. Like, what are you gonna do? What the fuck? I'm a fucking kitty cat. Pet me. Her up next to her. It's fucking great. I think it's amazing. And honestly, I think the main part about the story is like, I think they took her a little bit too serious. Because, alright, you could be a cat, but like, use the back. Like, you could teach cats to fucking take a shit in the toilet. Like, get how strange. You know? Fucking nonsense. It is the fucking nonsense. I know. I'm not the person to talk to about any of these issues. I'm not. I am very uninformed. I don't know about any of these things. I was raised wrong. I will admit it. My mom was like the state of Florida. She just did not say gay. She did not say gay. But what she did say, anytime I saw a gay person, she said they were in the society. Yeah, in my little kid brain, I thought every person I thought was gay was just like the Illuminati. Yeah. I thought they had fucking, like, I don't know, like, mind control and nunchucks. Like, I thought I was in, like, the Foot Clan from fucking Ninja Turtles or, like, G.I. Joe Cobra. I didn't know what the fuck was going on when she said this, right? So every time I saw someone who she was like, they're in the society, I got scared. I would hide. I know, yeah, you guys were in the society. I would hide. I would be back here like, yo, they have nunchucks. It wasn't until I got older and I realized, I was like, oh, gay people aren't in a society. They're just in, like, parades and theaters. Like, it was, like, something dumb. I don't know. My mom is one of those old fucking immigrant parents, man. I'm Liberian. I don't know if you guys can tell from my footwear. Very Liberian. Catch 22. It's up here, baby. It's up here. Liberian. African person. I don't know if you guys know too many on this side of the crowd. Maybe you. You Dominican? No? Puerto Rican? You are the darkest Puerto Rican I've ever seen in my life. I like that you're bald too. It means you have power. That's what I always tell people. The balder you are, the more power you have. You know? Strongest people we know are bald. Mr. Clean cleans everything. He's bald. Joe Rogan, kick the shit out of you. He is bald. I don't have a Joe Rogan joke, guys. He told me, he gave me a note. He was like, don't talk about Joe Rogan's podcast. I was like, got you. I don't know, man. Strange time. I have a 4-year-old son, which is beautiful. I love him. But he doesn't know what the fuck is happening in the world. He says the wrong thing constantly. And it gets me in trouble, because then they think I talk about that. But I'm just like, no, he just doesn't know what the fuck's happening. Like, he met his first non-binary person the other day. Yeah. I let him talk to anyone. We're in the grocery store, he sees someone working there, he walks up, and he's like, hey, mister, I like your shirt. The person's just like, oh, I actually don't identify as a man. I'm non-binary. What's son has no idea what the fuck that means. So he runs back to me and he says, Dad, he's a woman. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, everyone in Stop and Shop is just like, this guy's a fucking bigot. And I'm just like, I don't even know what's happening right now. Kids, man, you can't fully control them. You really can't. It's the craziest thing. And everyone always thinks like you have to be careful what you say around your kids. That's the one thing people told me when I first had a kid. Be careful what you say around your kids. And I think they always thought I was just like, don't curse around your kids, but that's not the biggest thing that you have to be aware. It's like everything else that you say around your kids. Like one thing I used to say was, it was like time for bedtime, and he was like playing around and doing this bullshit. I'm just like, hey man, we're not playing these games today, you're gonna go to bed. And that worked for a while. Now, when it's bedtime, he wants to play around and do his shit. I'm just like, hey man, it's time to go to bed. And he's like, we're not playing these games today, man. I'm gonna drink juice and watch cartoons. And I'm just like, fuck, I like can't do anything about it, you know? I can't. I'm a gentle parent. I do not hit my kid. I don't. I refuse to do it. I don't. But what I do is I hit other kids around him. Let them know what it is, you know? Be an asshole sometimes. I can. It's like, it's tough. It's really tough, like, being an asshole sometimes. And then raising a kid who, like, may or may not become an asshole. Like, we roast each other all the time. All the fucking time. Like, I roast him since the day he was born. Naked mole rat, all bullshit. Like, it was gross. Now he's, like, smart enough to talk, so he roasts me back. Like, okay. We saw the new Spider-Man movie, the Across the Spider-Verse. Dope movie, go see it, it's great. And after we get out the movie, my son is just like, hey dad, you look like Miles Morales. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you guys look exactly the same. I was like, oh shit, that's nice. He's like, you're not as dark as him though. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you don't have those big white eyes. He was saying I look like Miles Morales in his black Spider-Man suit. This little fucking asshole. Yeah, I never wanted to hit my kid so hard in his life, you know? Like, fucking piece of shit, man. And it's my fault. It really is my fault. It really is my fault. Because I do, like, dickhead shit all the time, right? Like, alright, when I'm driving in my car, I like to blast my music as loud as humanly possible so everyone can hear what I'm listening to, right? Listen to exclusively aggressive rap music in my car so things get a little bit interesting sometimes. Right? The other day I was pulling into the gas station. Pull in. Last thing you hear out of my car is pussy gushing like a geyser. I'm like, it's gonna be a good pump, you know? She knows what I'm talking about. I get out of my car, I look to the left, and I see like an old lady holding a little kid's hand. Yeah, no, she looked pissed off. She's like shaking and shit. She's like, oh, what the fuck you wanna do, old lady? Well, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. The little kid broke the tension though, because like she was real mad. The little kid was just like, Grandma, what's a geyser? Yeah. That means that little kid already knew what pussy was. Just expanding his vocabulary at this point, you know? Shit's kind of crazy. Shit's kind of crazy. You really like that one. Nice. I recently went to Miami, Florida. It's a great place. Have you guys been to Miami? Nice. For like everyone but the 3 people that clapped. It's a beautiful place to go to. It's not like the rest of Florida. I mean, it is, but it's just more fun. Everyone's drunk. It's cool. It's nice. If you go down there, the beaches are beautiful. You know, the people are beautiful. Everyone's nice. They hustle down there. Like, if you go to the beach, like go to South Beach, there's always some guy out there selling, you know, like water, beers, weed, cocaine, like all the essentials to have a good time, right? I did some soul searching down there. I learned that after the 3rd time you offer me weed, I'm gonna do a little bit of cocaine. Just pairs so nicely with that water. That's my favorite part of the joke, no one ever really laughs about it. Thank you guys. Another thing I learned in Miami was C-section scars and cellulite. Ew, who said ew? Her. Skinny bitch. Get out of here. What's wrong with you, dog? What are you talking about? I see your face. Is it you? No. Who is it? It's a skinny bitch back there. Kick her the fuck out. There's thick bitches in the front row. Half. Alright. Ew, what's wrong with you? It's fucking up my next show. C-section scar to say, like, are not gonna stop ratchet girls from twerking on the beach. That's what I was gonna say. And this is why I hate that you said ill, because it's not gonna stop me from watching them twerk on the beach, guys. It's not gonna do that. I like them thick. I do. Thank you, everyone who gets. You guys aren't gonna like this next part. I like thick women for a few reasons, though. You know, they're always cute in the face. They like to eat, because I eat a lot. I need someone who eats a lot. A lot of times they know how to cook. Fucking great. But the main reason why I love thick women, stay with me here, is that they are heavy-handed. I know. I talk a lot of shit, okay? As you can tell so far. And I've gotten into fights in my day, right? And one thing I need is backup, okay? If I'm getting jumped by two dudes, and I have a thick girl with me, yep, I only need to fight one motherfucker, because she is knocking the other guy out. That is exactly what's gonna happen. That is exactly what's gonna happen. God damn. I'll leave you on this one. Coming back from Florida was like crazy. I just had like this newfound confidence in me. It was the cocaine, it definitely was. Newfound confidence. And I'm sitting in the airport, I see like this beautiful woman with a shaved head. I was just like, that looks fucking great. So I had a plan. So I'm gonna walk up to her, I'm gonna compliment her, and I'm just gonna walk away. That was my plan. So, real story, I walk up to this girl and I say, hey girl, I wanna let you know, rocking the shit out of that haircut. I thought it was smooth, you know? She did not take the compliment well. She did not. She said something weird. She was like, I have cancer. I was like, yeah. I know. I think a normal person would have been like, I'm sorry, and that's it, just like walked away. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. I doubled down. I said, hey girl, rocking the shit out of that cancer. And then I walked away and I boarded my flight. Because you can do that. I don't know if you guys know that. Quick travel tip. You can go anywhere you want to go, do anything you want to do, and just never go back to that place again. That's just always leave that in your back pocket, guys. Thank you tonight.